What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Saturday morning. I've got some intriguing news for you, and we've been talking about this one for a few days now, and we knew with him getting banged up in this past game that there was some fear that A.J. Brown could miss this Monday's game, and look, try to be as hopeful as we possibly can, hope that he played, and unfortunately, the news has come out this morning, per Mike Garafolo, that A.J. Brown will indeed be out for this Monday's game versus the Buccaneers. And look, I know that is not great news. You never want to lose one of your best players. Love the guy. But we were already preparing this week. We talked about it, and they've got talented players, but you can attack their passing game. We've talked about running the ball. Now you really need to run the ball. Maybe now you'll be more of an offense, not try to force things, really just open things up and allow everyone to feast. You've got a lot of playmakers. Devontae Smith is a wide receiver one, so step right up. Julio Jones, Olamide Zaccheaus, Quez Watkins, Britton Covey, next man up. But let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great weekend, but love to hear your thoughts on this one. I know a lot of people have already seen it. Very excited about this. I knew he was going to be out. Eagles suck. He's getting traded. Sirianni's fired. It's always something more than what it is. And, he got hurt in this last game. And, you see the media, he's faking it, this, that. Obviously, got an injury here. So we're hopeful we can beat the Buccaneers on Monday and we can have him back for that divisional round. So unfortunate news, but let's be real with ourselves. The Eagles have dealt with injuries before, and only last year were we ever really lucky. So nothing new here. It sucks. It really does. I love A.J. Brown. Big fan of his. I'm not one of those content creators that wants to, personally attack him or talk trash about him all the time. I really like A.J. Brown, and I'm hopeful the fans that are trying to push him away, he just blocks it all out. We talked about how he shut down his social media, and very smart move by him. Thank God, because they've already got enough going on. The last thing we need is all these new fans, trying to put more negative, bad energy on this Eagles team. And they've done it all year. Each week we've heard them. And look, I know there's excitement in the air, but for us sickos, this sucks. So unfortunate, but let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I still believe the Eagles will beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if you run that ball, we talk about it. Yeah, they're fifth in the league against the run. Don't care. Last time we played them, we ran for 200 yards. DeAndre Swift had 130. Run the damn ball right down their throats. Use your other receivers. I don't care. We talk about getting the tight ends involved, not just Dallas Goedert. Do things to open this offense up, and you have no excuse. So, it sucks, but next man up. Let's hear your thoughts on this one. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here. China in the building. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Still riding. That is what, and always around these parts. Rest up indeed. And look, we'll get him back for the divisional round. And we'll go smoke whoever it is. We'll smoke whoever is in the conference championship. And look, everything will be fine. I understand. And look, everybody's looking for some negativity. I get it. People want to be right about the Eagles' failure this year. They want to see the Eagles fail. I just don't care. And look, I've really been, the last few shows trying to tell you guys how much I appreciate you, because I really mean it, man. I understand that the media, the fans, that they love this kind of stuff. For me, I actually get pissed off. Like when the Eagles lose and stuff, I don't find any kind of joy from that. I actually really, really invest myself into the Eagles. And, sure, some people think that's crazy and they don't understand what diehard Eagles fans are, and that's okay. But for me, I want to win. I'm still rooting for my Eagles. This is not, and I've seen, dude, it's nuts. Like it takes about 3 seconds and everybody's jumping ship, flip-flopping. And, I've been actually pretty impressed with some of the fans of this year. All the fans last year that hated me for supporting the Eagles and not wanting to trade Hurts and Howie and Sirianni, now they're supporting them. And I got to give a big shout out to those people who flip-flop so well, man. Thank you. But for you sickos, that's the real thanks, because you guys are riding with me no matter what. So who cares? Look, Hurts could be out for this game and I'd still be supporting the Eagles. And I know that drives people crazy, but I love my birds, man. And this team, we've talked about it. Next man up at many positions, and AJ is the man. But plenty of other options here. So we're going to take a look at that here in a second. And if anybody, has missed a show for all 19 weeks we've had, you guys can see all of the weapons I show you every single day here. And yeah, you don't have to defend them. People just don't know what they're talking about. So at this point, it's just really old. I try to keep putting football out, but people don't want to talk football. People always want to talk about them and all the negativity. And it's just like, I do my best for you guys. I do it. I stand in front of it. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I get it because I have to deal with every single one of those comments, and it's unbearable because each week they're, repeating what I'd said the week before. It always takes some time. Like, well, we got our hot routes, and they don't even know what they're saying. They're just repeating stuff, and it's like, okay. So let's take a look here. Now we know that the other person we're waiting for, and that will come out later today, is Reed Blankenship here. So the game status report will be out. Saturday's practice will be out. Obviously, AJ Brown, I'm assuming, did not practice, so he'll be out. But Reed, he could be out as well. And we've talked about it, plenty of times. Avonte Maddox is back there playing some safety in practice. We've seen him do it before. We've got Josiah Scott, Mekhi Garner. We know Tristan McCullum will be elevated. So next man up, man. But everybody else looking hopefully good to go. Britton Covey was limited last couple of days. Hopefully he gets moved to a full participant today. But that will come out right before the playoff games begin. So after 4 o'clock, when they do give us that game status report, I will let you know. But with A.J. Brown out, look, next man up. We talked about Devontae Smith. He is a wide receiver 1. So Julio, Olamide, Quez, and Covey. I don't care. You still have Goddard. You still have Swift. You still have Gainwell. You still have one of the best offensive lines in the game. So run the damn ball right down their throat. And as I said, and I'm not one of those people that thinks like, they're just forcing the ball. But now you have to open things up. Now you have to get everybody involved here. So whatever you feel, I think this team, man, still good enough to beat the Buccaneers. And I don't care who disagrees with it because, well, there's a reason they said Hurts couldn't develop. Just really can't, take much with what they say. So it is what it is, but you got it, man. It's QB1 time. Time to step it up and show the world they've been sleeping on the wrong one. And I'm fine with it, man. And we talk about it. This offense been stagnant. We've seen weeks where it's just like, what are you doing here? Not opening up the playbook, not showing different formations, not getting those hot routes. We talk about motion. We talk about all these things where each week the media and fans finally start catching up. And it's like, yes, we don't want to fire and cut everyone mid-season. We want to actually fix things. I want to win the Super Bowl still. I don't know about other people, but that's where I'm at. So let this team figure out what they need to with whatever is going on. Who cares? Like, I get it. It sucks, man. But we've still got MVP caliber quarterback Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. I mean, you just saw the list. But for me, the defense still needs to step it up, regardless of A.J. Brown playing or not. So going to need to get some pressure here. We're going to need this defense to play with that ferocity we talked about last night, to get pissed off, to go into Tampa and really help this offense out here. So now you really, really need to do that. So look, again, I'll tell you later, if Reed Blankenship is out, we'll talk about that. And, next man up. I just mentioned the guys that could step in there. So it is what it is. Reddick used to play running back in school. Time for trick plays. Yeah, they get Lane Johnson out there. He used to be quarterback and tight end. But no, you're going to use the guys you have. And, you're going to hear people saying, oh, Joseph Nada's starting tomorrow. Greg Ward's coming in. Griffin, Hebert's probably starting. That's not going to be the case. We're going to use Olamide. We'll use Quez. I know. We'll obviously use Devontae, but Julio's here, man. It's next man up. Next man up. Not the news the one it started with today. I'm not going to lie to you. Was enjoying a nice peaceful day, and then I was like, you son of a bitches. But look, we knew this was a possibility. This is not something to lose your mind over. It sucks. It does, but they have to next man up. Nothing we can say. Next man up. Have that mentality. You guys said it all week, the players that they were, it's a different breed here. They're pissed off. They want to win. They don't want to go home. Okay, well, let's see it. Now you don't have one of your star players, top 3 players. And, dude, that sucks. It does. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's always bad. And you're going to want your backups definitely play well. I know we're going to get the regurgitated stuff from the media here, but yes, you want your backups to play good. You want to be good without AJ. It's not good to not have him. Put me in and bench, yeah, put anybody in at this point. But Quez did okay last week, got that touchdown, and of course he was, bragging about that as the team's getting their ass kicked. So that just kind of shows where he's at. So God help us. But as I've said, that game didn't really matter. So maybe we'll go back to what we were doing the weeks before. Olamide, Julio. What the that's sun, bro. So Julio, it wasn't out when I started. Julio, Olamide, Britton Covey, more of them. That's what I need to see here today. But let me hear your thoughts on this. I'm sure you're going to hear plenty from the season's over. I hate the Eagles. Yeah, we'll get plenty of that. But if anybody has any football questions, wants to talk about anything, you have any thoughts on who's going to step it up, maybe you've got a stat line, maybe you've got a score prediction, some kind of football-related thing on your mind, not media-based off what they told you, I'd love to hear it. But I got to get rolling here. I got a bunch to do today, and then I'll be back later before the games start. Baby, playoffs begin today. I am pumped up, but I'll be back with the game stats report for all of the players. We'll see who else is questionable out in whatever it may be, and not only for the Eagles, but you'll get the Buccaneers as well. But again, ladies and gentlemen, next man up. And if you want to see that practice squad, why I'm randomly naming off guys like Hebert and Nada and Ward, they are on our practice squad in case you don't watch the show every day and get up to date with everything you need to know about the Eagles. There is that list. But hey, man, this is why we do these shows every single day, to explain who's on the team, who's on the practice squad, and where, how these things work, so that when stuff like this happens, you don't have to be one of those people that jump ship as quick as, Dan Sileo. Oh, it looks rough, jumping. You don't have to do that, man. Rise up just like these Eagles are about to do on Monday, and let's go whoop some Buccaneer ass. But I hope to see you later tonight, and we'll break down whatever's going on. I'll try to do it because the games start at like 4:30. That information probably won't come out till 4, maybe after. So I'll try to put it together, create the graphics as soon as I possibly can, and then we'll discuss that as quick as I can before the games. But as I told you, throughout the week, you'll have Sicko Sunday tomorrow. So you'll have a live show, and I'm going to try to do that one around 4 o'clock tomorrow as well. So we'll talk about everything we need to these next couple of days, 4 o'clock today, 4 o'clock tomorrow. And then on Monday, you'll get the pregame show. And believe it or not, that might be around 4 o'clock too. So look out for the afternoon shows here today and tomorrow and the next day. And let's go beat those Buccaneers. But let me jump on over here real quick. If you guys have any more questions or you want to continue talking, you can always comment down below after I am done. Too early for me. Yeah, I really was like, you son of a bitch. And so I was like, let me go create all these graphics now. Not what I wanted to do, but yes, indeed. Sicko Sunday tomorrow. Hope to see you all then. Hope you all have a great day, and I hope you see you later today. You guys don't have to wait tomorrow. Come back today, 4 o'clock. So I hope to see you then. And too much coffee. Hey, I'm all about it, man. You guys know I'm always fired up. So I need you guys to back me up on in these times. You see, the hate is real from these new Eagles fans. And look, we're going to support the Eagles regardless of that, whether it rubs people wrong or not. We bleed green, man. It's win, lose, or tie. Bleed green until I die in these parts. And I know you guys are exactly the same. And yeah, this hurts. This sucks. Oh, man, not how you want to start your Saturday. But don't be a bitch. Don't be a Cowboys fan. Man up. Hey, who cares? Devontae's going to step it up, have a huge game here. Olamide, Julio, all the guys, and this is going to help us in the long run. We're actually going to open up the playbook. That's going to help us for the rest of the games to the playoffs. Burnt toast theory, man. Burnt toast theory. Just let's stay positive through this. That's what I'm going to give right now. Some coffee and a donut. Smart choice. Smart choice. I think I might need a little more myself here. I already had a glass, but going to have some more. I need it. Going to be a long day, but looking forward to all the comments. On the post, on the show. I want to talk everything with you, get you pumped up, maybe try to change your mind if you're jumping ship, whatever I can do to help. But again, I'll be back around 4:15-ish today. Same time the next couple of days. Hope to see you then. But if you need me before that, you can always reach out, whether it's about football, life, whatever it may be. Cannot thank you enough for tuning in this morning. We don't get too many morning shows. And, we got a 49ers fan in here saying, first round exit. That's crazy, man. You guys have a bye, so I don't know how you could already be gone, but no doubt. Good morning to you, Nina. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, unfortunate, but as we just talked about here, next man up. Devontae Smith is a wide receiver one in this NFL. People are sleeping on him. Alameda, Julio, Britton Covey, Quez Watkins, next man up. But you need Goddard and Calcaterra Stoll, as we talked about all week. Motherfucker. Oh, of course it popped right back on when I was saying that. Okay. But whatever I say, yeah, burnt toast theory. You know, maybe this is happening because it needs to help us in the long run. Maybe this team is now going to open things up, start using that motion, start getting those hot routes, different formations, running the damn ball right down their throats, just like we did the first time we played them this year. So, look, it sucks. Nobody wants to see one of their best players out. But I hope you're having a great morning, Nina. Trying to look at the positive here. Let's use this. Let's open things up, and then maybe it helps us further into the playoffs. Let's go beat these Buccaneers. But I'm going to be back later today with the rest of the game status report. We need to know what's going on with Reed Blankenship. If that comes out earlier, I'll let you know. If I can do a video, I will. But guarantee I'll be back around 4 o'clock with all of the information that you need to know for not only the Eagles, but the Buccaneers. Who's in, who's out. Let's effing go Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, Chip, my man. That's right, Nina. Let's go Birds. Don't let the negative Nancy's. I know a lot of the content creators are going to go back to attacking AJ, talking crap to him. Just laugh at those people. They will be the biggest fans here soon enough. And even if we lose, who cares? I'm still going to support the Philadelphia Eagles. I know that rubs people wrong. I love that. I'm not here for them. I'm here for you, the sicko watching right now saying, that's my effing dog right there. Let's go. Let's go Birds, baby. Appreciate you, Lil G. I will be back around 4 o'clock, though, today. Hope you all have a great Saturday. And we got that dog mentality. Let's hope those fans find that dog mentality. We're going to need them to rise up here. Stop being like Cowboys fans. Let's go, baby. No excuses. Next man up. And we should have AJ back for the divisional round. So let's go beat these Bucks. And then we'll see where we go from there. But I hope you all have yourselves a great Saturday. Again, back at 4 o'clock. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith. And this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great Saturday. Reach out if you need me. Stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!